Good morning, everyone. One of the things that I think is just really important in my own spiritual life is my prayer life with God. And one of the things I have discovered that's really, really valuable and beneficial is when we work with our coachees, if they have a faith, if they are Christians, we end up praying. And there's a book of prayers that I've found that have to do with leadership. And it's this book right here, Leadership Prayers by Richard Kriegbaum. And when I discovered this book, I realized it was a trove of treasures. It was amazing how many different small prayers there were around all the different issues, or many of the different issues that we deal with as leaders. And everyone has been thought provoking. Everyone has just given me time to think and to reflect with God and to reflect on what it looks like to be somebody who's just prayerfully moving through my leadership and wanting to make sure my leadership is based on a good, solid relationship with God and just the challenges there are of just being human. So I find these prayers to be really encouraging. And then what I did is I reached out to Richard and I said, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. Would you mind if I read these out loud on social media? And he turns out he wrote this book 20 years ago, sold over 100,000 copies, and the value of it has been immense for myself, my wife, Catherine, and for, like I said, some of the folks that I coach, because it starts conversations that we don't always have. So once a week, I'm going to read these and then just take you through the journey. And hopefully you can just walk into a day of the week that will just be like, wow, that was different. And I liked it and it was refreshing. And I hope you enjoy them as much as I do.